Do you want to train without getting injured? Do you want a body that moves well? The answer is simple. Do mobility work 2 to 3 times per week. Increase your joint range of motion and control. Why does this work? This slide explains everything. Mobility work integrates your joint range of motion with neuromuscular control. It's not just about range of motion. It's about controlled movement. Controlled range of motion helps reduce compensatory movement patterns. Knee valgus, lumbar hyperextension. These compensatory patterns contribute to injuries. What's the long-term result? Normalization of your kinetic chain. Your entire body works in coordination, reducing injury risk. This is a powerful framework supported in recent physical therapy and exercise science. Many exercise scientists and physical therapists use this in practice. However, injury prevention is multifactorial, and effectiveness varies by sport, individual, and program design. And this is achievable. CARS, controlled articular rotations, 2 to 3 times per week. Mobility work for your ankles, hips, and thoracic spine. This will transform your movement quality. Today, let me show you the science behind this. Flexibility and mobility are different. Flexibility is your tissue's ability to lengthen, the ability to stretch. Mobility is your ability to actively control movement through a range. It's the integration of range of motion and neuromuscular control. The FMS, Functional Movement Screen, is one tool for identifying movement patterns through movement tasks. However, it's not designed to definitively predict injuries or assess concepts in isolation. Flexibility alone is insufficient. Range of motion without control can increase injury risk. Even if you can flex your hip deeply, if you can't control that movement, your lower back compensates. Your knee caves inward. This is the gateway to injury. Your body has joints that stabilize and joints that move. Your knees and lumbar spine are stability joints. Stability is the priority. Your ankles, hips, and thoracic spine are mobility joints. Mobility is the priority. This is called the joint-by-joint approach, a practical framework. It organizes the mobility and stability roles of each joint, providing clues to identify compensation. What happens when a mobile joint becomes restricted? The stability joints above and below may compensate. If your ankle is stiff, your knee may move excessively. If your hip is stiff, your lumbar spine may move excessively. This is one mechanism of injury. What are compensatory movement patterns? These are faulty movements when your body loses its intended motion. Knee valgus. Your knee caves inward during squats. Hip function is one factor, but multiple factors including foot mechanics, core control, neuromuscular control, and movement speed can cause knee valgus. Lumbar hyperextension. Your lower back arches during deadlifts. Hip function and core control can contribute, but form, intra-abdominal pressure, and load selection also play roles, requiring comprehensive assessment. In the short term, you feel no pain. In the long term, your tissues may accumulate damage. ACL tears in the knee, disc herniations in the lower back. Compensatory movement patterns contribute to these. Your body is a chain of joints. The kinetic chain. When one joint becomes dysfunctional, adjacent joints may compensate. Your ankle is stiff. Your knee moves excessively. Your hip compensates. Your lumbar spine moves excessively. It's a chain reaction. One problem can disrupt your entire movement pattern. The more joints compensating, the higher the risk of movement breakdown and pain. If it's just ankle restriction, the risk might be small. But if that restriction chains through your knee, hip, and lumbar spine, the risk can increase significantly. Mobility restrictions can rob you of your strength. Why? Because you can't generate force at optimal joint angles. Muscles have a length-tension relationship. At a specific length, they produce maximum force. When mobility is restricted, muscles struggle to reach that optimal length. Your force production decreases. Depending on the range of motion work and warm-up approach, force production and power can temporarily decrease. The magnitude of effect varies by joint, sport, and measurement method, so let's avoid stating this as a universal percentage. This isn't just performance decline. It's increased injury risk. Weak muscles struggle to protect joints. Load transfers directly to joints. This is the gateway to injury. Mobility improvement isn't just about dedicated stretching sessions. Recent research shows that resistance training through full range of motion itself can improve mobility. A 2023 meta-analysis showed that resistance training through full range of motion has flexibility improvement effects equivalent to stretching. Squat deep. Move your hips through a large range in deadlifts. Training through a wider range is crucial. Eccentric training is also effective for flexibility and injury prevention. Even if you can't dedicate special time, you can improve mobility by enhancing your training quality itself. There are multiple practical strategies for mobility work. First, CARS, controlled articular rotations. Controlled joint rotation movements recommended in systems like FRC. Move your joints slowly and deliberately to their end ranges. This aims to enhance motor control and sensory input. Your joints become more responsive to commands from your brain. Second, dynamic stretching. Before exercise, stretch your muscles while moving. As a pre-exercise warm-up, dynamic stretching is less likely to impair performance. However, for flexibility development, static stretching is also effective, so choose based on your goal. Do these 2 to 3 times per week. If you have significant pain or stiffness, do shorter sessions more frequently. Athletes should adjust based on training volume. Each session, 20 to 30 minutes. This optimizes your joints. Now let's organize today's key points. Here's today's summary. First, mobility is the integration of range of motion and control. Flexibility alone is insufficient. Controlled movement helps reduce compensatory movement patterns. Knee valgus, lumbar hyperextension. These faulty movements contribute to injuries. However, compensation also occurs with fatigue, load selection, and pain. Maintain the balance between stability and mobility joints. This is the foundation of injury prevention. Second, prevent kinetic chain dysfunction. Restriction in one joint can cascade throughout your body, from your ankle to your lumbar spine. Break this chain. And mobility enables force production at optimal joint angles. Performance increases, and injury risk potentially decreases. Third, an integrated program 2 to 3 times per week. Enhance motor control with CARS. Prepare for exercise with dynamic stretching. Additionally, resistance training through full range of motion itself improves mobility. Squat deep. Move your hips through a large range in deadlifts. Each session, 20 to 30 minutes. For fall prevention in older adults, combined training of strength and balance, along with mobility, is central. Mobility forms the foundation, and injury prevention isn't determined by mobility alone. Within the multifactorial optimization including training load, recovery, strength, balance, sleep, and pain management, mobility serves as the foundation supporting form and output. Appropriate program management, avoiding rapid load increases, is also essential for injury prevention. Can you start mobility work today? Which joint do you want to improve first? Share your strategy in the comments. Thanks for investing in your body today. A body that moves well is a strong body. This channel explains how the human body works and health optimization based on scientific evidence. Not emotion, but evidence. Not trends, but science. That's how I illuminate your path to understanding your body. Subscribe to this channel, and let's learn the truth about the body together next time. See you next time.